there was a king with the Midas touch. Everything he touched turned to gold. Yet this wealthy king ended up so poor that he couldn't even afford food. Every day, the king counted his gold in his secret room. One day, a little fairy appeared. The king, worried about his gold being stolen, quickly protected it. But the fairy said she didn't want his gold. Instead, she could give him the touch of turning anything into gold. She then pointed to a nearby cat. The cat instantly turned into a golden statue. The fairy then returned the cat to its original form. The king eagerly offered all his gold to acquire this golden touch. But the fairy looked down on gold. She told the king that this ability had a fatal flaw. However, the king was blinded by money, and then the fairy disappeared. The king then danced in the garden. Anything he touched turned to gold. Even the fountain began to spray endless gold coins. He even turned a tooth into gold. But when he picked up a banana, it turned into a gold coin. The same happened with the wine. Angry, the king picked up a roast chicken, but it turned to gold. In his rage, he turned all his food into gold. Even the reflection in the mirror showed him as a golden skeleton. If this continued, he would starve to death. Desperate, he ran to the vault and cried. At that moment, the fairy suddenly appeared. The king quickly begged her to revoke the ability. Seeing that the king had repented, the fairy waved her hand and vanished. Soon, the golden palace turned into a pile of ruins. The king's clothes disappeared too. But in the end, a hamburger appeared. The king quickly ate it.